one shot, one opportunity. He sees everything you ever wanted.
If you voted for Trump, no tacos, no enchiladas, none of that for you.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And
Trump 2024.
Something all these videos have in common is that all the people in them do like a quirky face and a weird hand movement. It's really funny when you start looking at it, but kind of strange. It kind of reminds me of this gif right here.
In the Rolls Royce, it got red gut. Wait, hold up. Nah, I still don't give a fuck.
I'm a Republican Latina, and I like my Coca-Cola like I like my country, with a shit ton of ice.
What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the hell? What the hell? What the helly?
So I've seen a lot of conservatives that are upset with Ben & Jerry's, and they're like cleaning out their freezers and they're throwing their ice cream away. Because of the most recent ad that Ben & Jerry's put up on TikTok. It talks about how they're advocating for trans rights and Black Lives Matter and gay pride and everything from abortion rights to LGBTQ to DEI.
This clip is a couple months old, but basically this guy was talking about how Ben & Jerry's put something up on their TikTok, and what they happened to put up on their TikTok was them talking about women's reproductive rights, you know, educating people on the subject matter. And Maga wanted to boycott Ben & Jerry's because of this very thing, educating people about women's reproductive rights. What? It doesn't make sense.
All those girls that are doing the trend, I'm Latina and I stole your job and your man, girl, that tells me you're a liberal with a liberal man, and any conservative Latina does not want a liberal man. Let me tell you, so you did not steal anyone's man. If my fiance came to me and said, I'm a liberal, I would not be okay with that because that's a woman, not a man.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
So now we're not going to have to pay probably taxes. Taxes are paid by the American people to the Democrats. Now that we have a Republican Party coming in, Donald Trump. Donald Trump's going to make them pay tariffs.
You stupid.
Once they pay these high tariffs, instead of making the American tax people pay them, we won't have to pay taxes anymore. And
connecting with Black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
Yeah, if Jesus skipped the line and jumped over the border, but newsflash, Jesus wouldn't do that.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I can explain.
Let me explain. This lady is talking about the SAVE Act, which is a bill that is supposed to stop illegal immigrants from voting. Mind you, it is already illegal for illegal immigrants to vote. But anyways, this bill is making its way to the Senate, and this bill proposes that if you want to vote, you only have two forms of verification for you to vote, which would be your birth certificate and your passport. This isn't a problem for men and younger women, but this is a huge problem for married women, for the reason being that if the married woman takes her husband's last name, her name will not match her birth certificate, which already eliminates one form of verification. Now you're left with the passport option, which most Americans don't even have. And pardon my language here, but this dumb broad is saying that liberal women aren't smart enough to change their documents after marriage. Number one, you can't even change your maiden name on your birth certificate. You can't. Which means you have to get a passport. And to verify your passport, to get one, you need your ID and your birth certificate, which isn't a problem. But the problem is that you need to get a passport. A passport is $130. A passport is basically useless if you're not flying.
When a young African American walks in a Cheesecake Factory with a Make America Great Again hat, he shouldn't be verbally accosted. You should maybe inquire as to why he's wearing it if you want to hear his point of view, but he should by no means feel that he's not welcome in a restaurant.
Okay.
This is the problem that we have as Americans, and we can all do better.
Mark, I know you want to respond to that. What do you want to say?
Nah, I was wondering what I do was in the Cheesecake Factory, but I think for me, you know.
Okay, why did you vote for Trump?
Well, I voted for Trump because I didn't really like the whole Biden administration because it presented weakness.
Okay, so what specifically about the Biden-Harris administration presented weakness?
Well, just that, they wanted to help everybody they could.
So you think, okay, are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Did Jesus want to help everybody that he could?
Well, I don't really know if Jesus was actually alive. Can't prove that.
You just said that you were a Christian.
Well, yeah, that's what I align with.
So if you're a Christian, that means that you believe Jesus was alive.
Well, I believe in what I know for a fact.
So then you want to be a Christian?
Then I guess I wouldn't be a Christian.
I'm so sorry. You're just racking my brain. This is hell for me. Do you guys see what I go through?
I am become meme. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.